Welcome to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, on the internet at RSN YouTube, Facebook.com/RegionSports, and RegionSports.com. We come to you today from Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana, as Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point presents the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. I'm Mike Jamia. I'll be calling all the play-by-play action for today's game. And here we are. We have the starting lineups for the South Bend, Indiana squad, East Side Red, and they will take their place against Caimanes de Juan-Diaz, the team from Panama here. So we have South Bend, East Side Red. They are the 2024 10U Northern Indiana state champs. And the home team, Caimanes de Juan-Diaz from Panama, is one of five international squads here for the World Series 10U Cal Ripken in Crown Point, Indiana.
Number 22, Diego Bartoli.
It is day 3 of the tournament here. We're still in pool play. We'll have 2 more days. Wednesday will be our day where we'll kick off the tournament. But pool play right now. And for the East Side Red, we have a starting lineup. We have Jackson Garrett,
15,
Rowan Holderried,
Suarez.
Ryder Stackman, Rodney Hubbard, Cooper Cronenberg, Easton White, Zane Barber,
Adriel
Balin
Gutierrez.
Blasco, Landon Bale, and Raleigh Trolliola. And for Caimanes de Juan-Diaz, we have
Number 54, Noah
Adriel Gutierrez, Juan Parada, Liam Alvarado, Adrian Gonzalez, Santiago Galindez,
Number 10,
Ernesto
Liam
Suarez,
Alvarado.
Luis Palomino, Diego Bartoli, Cesar Jaramillo, Ian Vargas,
Number 24, Cesar
Noah Campos,
Jaramillo.
and Axel Valdez. Coaching the East Side Red South Bend team, you have Chad Blasco, the head coach, and Brian Barber, the assistant coach. And for Caimanes de Juan-Diaz of Panama, you have Sebastian Arroyo as the head coach,
Rounding out
Kevin Rios
today, number 20,
is an assistant,
Lucas
and
Padilla.
Vladimir Caceres is the other assistant for Panama.
Juan Prada.
So we see both teams
And
out on the diamond now.
Panama head coach,
Got
Sebastian Arroyo.
the East Side Red squad down the first base line, wearing white pants with white jersey tops with stars and stripes with USA across the chest.
Vladimir
And
Caceres.
for Caimanes de Juan-Diaz, the team from Panama, you have them down the third base line. And you see they're wearing gray pants with blue jersey tops with white lettering and numbering. Coaches shake hands.
We would all kindly stand
And now it's time
caps
for the
flag
national anthem,
of the Babe Ruth Pledge, along with our national
in addition to the Babe Ruth Pledge. The Panama team and the South Bend team giving fist bumps before their match today. Both head coaches, Sebastian Arroyo of Panama and Chad Blasco of South Bend, Indiana, meeting with the umpires in this one. Exchanging lineup cards. Good crowd for this early morning game to start. It's scheduled to be a 10 o'clock start. It is 10:01. And we have a good crowd from South Bend, Indiana, our neighbors to the east. And we actually have a pretty good crowd for Panama as well. As the managers discuss with the umpires, we'll go ahead and we'll tell you today's forecast today. Let me pull it up right here. So the Economy Electric Heating and Cooling forecast. Today's forecast is brought to you by our friends at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. And it is a 76 degrees. It's a nice, cool day. Not too hot, not too cold. It'll heat up in the afternoon. It'll probably get to around 85, but these players won't be battling in those conditions. They'll have very perfect temperature, I would argue. And so that's the game day forecast brought to you by Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, keeping you cool in the summer and cozy in the winter. The sun is out, shining brightly. We have East Side Red. We have some pitchers over there, and the bullpen down the first base line in right field. They're warming up. Panama's in the field, as they are the home team in this one, so they'll pitch first. On the bump for Caimanes de Juan Diaz of Panama is Axel Valdez, wearing number 77. Can't think of many 77 players off the top of my head for baseball, but with football coming around the corner, the first one that comes to my mind is the Wheaton Iceman, and that's Red Grange. But Crown Point here, they do such a great job in all aspects of hosting this tournament here at Jerry Ross Park, and we have one of the professional photogs taking some pictures near the pitcher's mound. Players are warming up. Got some Johnny Cash playing. Someday God's gonna cut you down. That's very popular tune, very among batter walk-ups in the major leagues and all leagues across the globe. As I mentioned earlier, we have 5 teams from international play. We have teams from Germany, Australia, Czech Republic, Panama. Actually, no. Actually, it was those 4.
Battery is number 54, Noah Campos.
Okay, so Axel Valdez.
Plate number 18 leading off, Jackson Garrett.
He'll play catch with Noah Campos as catcher, and Jackson Garrett leads us off. First pitch strike, the inside. Jackson Garrett steps out the box, takes a practice cut, and digs right back in on an 0-1 count. Little high there. Even count, 1-1. Good contact there into center field. Over the head of the center fielder. He's rounding first. Rounding second. Relay throw comes in. It's late. A triple to start the game for Jackson Garrett. And East Side Red He's got a man on third with nobody out. And the 2-hole hitter, Rowan Holderreed, at the plate.
Now at the plate, number 99, Rowan Holderreed.
Ryan Holderreed. First pitch outside. The East Side Red contingent, they're chanting. Second pitch, and there for a strike. It's 1-1. Holderreed steps out of the box, looks to the third base, looks to his head coach, Blasco there at third base, steps back in. Foul back behind the plate. 1-2 counts. The 1-2. High. Even count, 2-2. Strike 3. Big strikeout there for Axel Valdez as he sits down the 2-hole hitter. 1 out, man on third, and up to the plate is Ryder Stackman. Ryder Stackman, the lefty hitter, and against the righty pitcher and Valdez. First one outside. Ryder Stackman back into the plate, back into the box. Second one outside as well.
Up at the plate, number 23, Ryder Stackman.
Ryder Stackman now with the 2-0 counts. Big hitters count here with 1 on third. Another one outside. 3-0. Axel Valdez pitching against the lefty. Ryder Stackman. The first 2 hitters were righties. And he walks him on 4 straight pitches, but the ball gets behind the plate, and Jackson Garrett will slide into home easily, and that's the first run of today's ball game for East Side Red.
Now batting number 7, Rodney Hubbard.
In the cleanup spot, Rodney Hubbard. First pitch is high. Ryder Stackman on first. Rodney Hubbard at the plate, and Axel Valdez looking for a ground ball here. 1-1 count. Catches the outside corner. Rodney Hubbard really crowding the plate there. 2-1. Another hitter's count here with another man on base. East Side Red, Rodney Hubbard at the plate. Fouls this one back to us. Evens the count at 2-2. Camanas to Juan Diaz. Panama. All looking to Axel Valdez to see what he does here on a 2-2 count with 1 out in the top of the first. Strikes him out looking. Big time strikeout there. He's got 2 in this inning. 1 looking, 1 swinging. So at 2 outs.
Now batting number 50, Cooper Cranenberg.
Cooper Cranenberg steps into the box. Lefty batter. First pitch is high and outside. Digging in for the second pitch. Valdez throws. Kronenberg swings. No contact. That's 1-1. One and one on the way. Now 2-1. Eastside Red has gotten themselves into some good counts here with mixed results. 2 strikeouts, a walk, and a triple. 2-2 count. Valdez looking for his 3rd strikeout of the inning. And Eastside Red looking to put one in play here. Looking for a base hit. Down the third base line it goes. Into foul territory it leaks. Going to third. He's out. Ryder Stackman around at second, paused for a moment, and that was all it took for him to be just late. And a good outfield assist from Diego Bartoli as he throws out Ryder Stackman at third, and that ends the inning. Or ends the top half of the inning.
22.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. Just a reminder that this coverage is brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus. Pet Supplies Plus is your one-stop store for all your pets' needs. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. For more information, visit PetSuppliesPlus/CrownPoint.com. So after 1 run in the top of the first by Eastside Red, Jackson Garrett led us off with a triple. He came in to score on a passed ball. And Ryder Stackman ended the inning at third, after the assist by the outfield assist by left fielder Ernesto Suarez of Caimanes de Juan Diaz. But now Zane Barber, he'll dig in on the bump, and he will look to get Eastside Red off to a smooth start here after them putting up 1 run in the top half of the first.
Number 11, Adrian Gonzalez.
So Zane Barber, he'll be playing catch with with Raleigh Trolia. First pitch is a ball, and that's to Adrian Gonzalez. Second pitch, swinging strike. 1-1 count. Second pitch is away. 1-2 count. Grounds down the first base line, foul. Adrian Gonzalez looks down the first base line to this first base coach and takes 2-2 is your count. Adrian Gonzalez. Zane Barber, the pitch. Line drive right up the middle for a base hit single. Carmenes Juan Diaz with a leadoff single. And now digging in to the box, Diego Bartoli.
13, Zane Barber behind the plate. Number 17, Roland.
Bartoli lies the bat on the home plate, picks it back up. He's ready to go, and so is Zane Barber. The pitch inside. Diego Bartoli backs out of that one.
Number 22, Diego Bartoli.
Looks to third base for the sign with one on. The 1-0 pitch coming. Another swinging strike, 1-1. One count. 2-1. Low and outside. Big deep breath from Zane Barber. The leg kick. Showing bunt. Pulls it back. 2-1. That one's in the dirt. The runner goes to second. He's safe. Adrian Gonzalez able to get a steal there. It's now 3-1 count with a man on second. Bartoli swing and a miss. Full count. Zane Barber with a little hop as he gets the ball back at the mound. He's got a big chance here to get the first out of this bottom half of the inning. Strikeout looking on the inside corner. Zane Barber sits down Diego Bartoli.
Stepping up, number 30, Ian Vargas.
Ian Vargas now, the lefty hitter. First pitch, swing and a miss. Man on second. 0-1 count, 1 out in the bottom of the first. Second pitch, outside. Vargas takes a couple practice swings. Nice and easy. Here comes 1-1. That one's down in the dirt. And Adrian Gonzalez is going to take third without a throw. 2-1 count. Sebastian Arroyo talking to Ian Vargas in the box. The 2-1. That one's a base hit. Oh, looked like it would have been a base hit, but a great diving stab there by Rowan Holderreed to save extra bases potentially. Good speed there at first base, but a single there for Vargas. A run scores. It's 1-1. First pitch ball. Swung on. Hit into right center field. The runners will stay at first and second. Arroyo talking to Vargas about base running. Could have potentially taken third, but nonetheless, runners on first and second with Adriel Gutierrez at the plate with 1 out and a 1-1 game. First pitch is low for a ball. 2-0 count to Adriel Gutierrez. So Carmen Diaz of Panama, they have runners on first and second. Adriel Gutierrez looking at a 2-0 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Runners will advance at least one base as that ball gets passed into the backstop. We have Chad Blasco calling for time. Wants to talk if it's a foul ball. The umpires will discuss. While this happens, Kevin Rios, the assistant coach for Carmen Diaz, has some words with Adriel Gutierrez. And it appears that runners will stay at second and third. 2-1 count. Gutierrez swings down the first base line, and could have been a diving catch there in foul territory. Instead, the ball is trapped, and it's 2-2, but a great effort nonetheless by Balin Blasco at first base. Fouled on the third base line. Barber set to throw. The leg kick. Another foul ball. Gutierrez looking to just put one in play with one out and runners on second and third. Barber looking for a big strikeout here. The 2-2. Swing right at the shortstop. Great play. Tried to double him up. Outstanding play by Jackson Garrett at short, as that one saves a run or two. So it's 2 outs, 1-1. The bottom of the first. And stepping up to the plate, Noah Campos.
Stepping in, today's catcher, number 54, Noah Campos.
Barber to Campos. Swing and a miss. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1 is the count. One count to Campos from Barber. 2-1. Ian Vargas took off a little bit at third. Good job by Rolly Triola being aware. High. Three one's the count. Campos. Barber. The pitch. And he walks him. Noah Campos takes a walk. Bases are juiced for Liam Alvarado.
Now up at the plate, number 10, Liam Alvarado.
Brian Barber, the assistant, calls time for Eastside Red. He'll talk with Zane Barber. the pitcher, and what the strategy's here. With the bases loaded, with 2 outs and a tie game at the bottom of the first. We'll take this moment to talk about Station 21 in Crown Point. To watch all the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments, Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just a short 1 minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax, and they'll be open in 34 minutes. Back to action here. First pitch is a strike. Zane Barber with a good strike there. Alvarado steps out of the box, and back in they go. Ground ball down the third base line, foul. 0-2 count. Bases loaded. A huge opportunity for both teams. Barber, the leg kick. That one's slapped to second base. Thrown to first for the out. And that's how the first inning will end. 1-1 after 1. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, Indiana on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowd Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Company's Insurance Professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus here in Crown Point, Indiana on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. After 1, it's a tie game at 1. Panama just ended the inning with the bases loaded and a ground out to the second baseman, Rowan Holderreed, for the East Side Red. So Zane Barber was able to really limit the damage there. You know, some good pitching after the mound visit by Brian Barber. But Panama able to get their first run on the board after Adrian Gonzalez with the leadoff single steals second, comes into third, and Ian Vargas is the one that brought him home.
Leading off the top of the second.
But here we go to the top of the second. Easton White will be the hitter. Easton White, a right-handed hitter. He's got the white batting glove on the left hand and a red batting glove on the right. Valdez, the pitch. Inside, 1-0 is the count. Count evens up, 1-1. White stepping in. Valdez. Third pitch is high for a 2-1 count. Valdez really exaggerating that downward motion. Potentially trying to get his mechanics right here. The 2-1 for White. Valdez with the pitch. Catches the outside corner, 2-2. Swing down the third base line. Easton White. He'll get into first safely. The ball gets past the first baseman. Into second he goes. Diving head first. Safe. Easton White with a base hit single and takes second after the ball gets past the first baseman. And Eastside Red will start off with a man in scoring position.
Now up the pitcher, number 13, Zane Barber.
And now Zane Barber looks to help his cause as he steps into the plate with a man on second. No outs here in the top of the second. Tries to lay down the bunt. Foul. So after the foul ball on the bunt attempt by Barber, he steps in the box. But before doing so, takes a look down the third base line to Chad Blasco, the head coach, for the signal. And he's squaring it up again. Right in front of the plate and goes. And here come the discussions there on whether it was foul or not. Umpire at home plate calls it a foul ball. And we'll hear what Chad Blasco has to say about that. So after a quick word, Zane Barber steps back into the box in an 0-2 count. They'll be swinging away. 1-2 is the count. So 2 strikes. Going to have to swing away. 1-2 is the count. Swing and a miss. Strikeout there for Axel Valdez with a man on second to get the first out here in the top of the second. And in steps in Balin Blasco,
Stepping up to the plate, number
the first
10,
baseman
Blasco.
for Eastside Red. He's got the pencil bat, shows bunt, takes it back. 1-0 is the count. And the infield was prepared for the bunt attempt after the at-bat by Zane Barber. 1-1 is the count on the outside corner. Blasco takes another. 2-1's the count with a man on second. Tied at 1 here in the top of the second. Swing and a miss. A great swinging strike there for Axel Valdez to even the count. Blasco looking to just put the barrel on the ball here. Put it into play with 1 out and a man on second. Doesn't get an opportunity there after the outside pitch. It's a full count now for Balin Blasco. And Axel Valdez battling back from being behind in the count. Makes it full. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout there. Back-to-back Ks for Axel Valdez. And Eastside Red is now looking at 2 outs without having moved that man on second.
Now batting number 0, Landon Vale.
Landon Vale, the lefty batter for Eastside Red. First pitch fouled on the third base line, out of play. Just straightens that one out, and that's another run on the board. So Landon Vale should be stepping into the box with confidence here with 2 outs behind in the count 0-1. Valdez catches the outside corner, 0-2. Big pitch there. Landon Vale. Good take there. 1-2's the count. Axel Valdez got a called strike on the outside corner there. Tries to go back to the well, just a bit outside. It's 1-2 with 2 outs. The man on second at the top of the second. The pitch. Another ball. Count is even. So after the foul ball out of play by Landon Vale, he takes a couple pitches. It's an even count. 2-2 for the kid. Valdez, the pitch. Strike 3. Called strike. Looking. Valdez leaves the man on second after the base hit and error into going into second base. We'll take a break here. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
All right, we're back. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. It is 1-1 going into the bottom of the second here. Quite the half inning from Axel Valdez after giving up a base hit and the runner advancing to second on the ball that got past the first baseman. He then records 3 straight strikeouts. So that is his 5th of the contest so far, but now Zane Barber back on the bump. And he'll be facing the bottom half of the order for Caimanes de Juan-Diaz of Panama. Starting with Cesar Jaramillo. Cesar Jaramillo, the lefty hitter. First pitch is in there for a strike. Zane Barber. Second pitch. Another strike. Zane Barber getting off to a quick start this half inning. Jaramillo yet to swing the bat. Looking, swinging. Ground ball to the third baseman. Fielded cleanly and gotten in time to first base. Great play there by Rodney Hubbard. Nice and easy. And good hustle by Cesar Jaramillo, running that ground ball out. So we got 1 out. And here comes the pitcher, Axel Valdez. Foul ball out of play down the first base line. Axel Valdez, like I mentioned, at the top of this bottom half of the inning. He's got 5 strikeouts on the bump so far through 2. Facing an 0-1 count. Looking to help his own cause. The pitch. Low and away. 1-1's your count with 1 out. Grounded foul. 1-2 counts. Axel Valdez looking down the first baseline to assistant coach Kevin Rios. 1-2 count. Big time strikeout there by Blasco. Painting the outside corner. It's 2 outs. Valdez strikes out looking, and up comes Lucas Padilla. First pitch strike for Zane Barber. Pumps that one in low. Padilla, a couple practice cuts. Trying to put the ball in play with 2 outs and a 1-1 count. He does. To the second baseman, Holdery to first for the out. Holdery to Blasco. Barber with a clean sheet. And that, we'll take a break there. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. Welcome back. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. We have a 1-1 game after 2. Some big-time pitching at the end of innings here. So Zane Barber with a quick inning, 1-2-3. And prior to that, Axel Valdez with 3 strikeouts, leaving a man on base.
Leading off the top of the third.
So the top of the third, Raleigh Triola. He'll lead this one off. Valdez to Triola. The pitch high. Raleigh Triola takes the first pitch, ball. Valdez has found himself behind in the count, but has pitched well regardless so far. That one hit to center field. And a great play there by Caimana Tewan Diaz. Ernesto Suarez, or no, mind you, Adriel Gutierrez with the catch in center.
Now back to the top of the lineup, number 18, Jackson Garrett.
So the lineup turns over. Jackson Garrett, triple in his first at-bat. Takes first pitch high for a ball. Jackson Garrett. Second pitch. Low. 2-0's count. East Side Red dugout cheering. Cheers themselves to a 3-0 count. You imagine Garrett has the green light here. But at the top of the order, I would love to have a base runner. Smart takes fourth pitch for a 4-pitch walk. And Rowan Holderried comes up to the plate with Jackson Garrett on first. There's one out, man on first.
Number 99, Rowan Holderried.
Third baseman playing in. First pitch is outside. So yeah, it's Liam Alvarado playing in at third. Second pitch, strike on the outside corner. One out, one on. The pitch. A ball, that one's high. Holderried looking to coach Chad Blasco. The pitch. Outside, 2-2 is the count with one out and one on first. Ground ball to the second baseman. In time to second. So fielder's choice there. Eastside Red and the South Bend contingent not happy with the call. That will not change the call. So there's 2 outs after the fielder's choice.
Now batting number 23, Ryder Stackman.
Adrian Gonzalez with the throw in there to Diego Bartoli to get Jackson Garrett out at second, Holderried at first. That's how we have 2 outs with one man on first. And Ryder Stackman showing bunt. Pulls it back. Pitch, hits the backstop. The throw into second. He's safe. Rowan Holderried takes second on the pass ball. So man on second with 2 outs. Ryder Stackman. Valdez the pitch. Fouled back. So the runner in scoring position with 2 outs. And the 3-hole hitter, Ryder Stackman, East Side Red, has got a chance to bring one home. 1-1 count. Outside. Full count, 2 outs. Holderried on second. Stackman at the plate. Valdez on the bump. They'll call time. Valdez and Campos. They have a quick discussion near the pitcher's mound with no coaches. Just the battery there. And the lefty, Ryder Stackman, digs into the box and a full count with 2 outs and a man on second. The pitch. High. Again, Valdez really trying to get that downward motion. He's been working on that, in between pitches that he didn't necessarily favor. And with runners on first and second, you have a force at third, second, and first. And Rodney Hubbard, the cleanup hitter. Struck out looking his first at bat with 2 outs here and 2 runners on. Looks to take damage, takes damage there and swing and a miss. And looks like Campos may have gotten hit with the bat on his glove hand. Coach Rios for Panama. Tending to his catcher. Gets up and moving, jumping around. And he's good to go. So it's an 0-1 count after the big swing from Rodney Hubbard. Men on first and second. Valdez the pitch. Strike 2, the outside corner. Valdez has done some work there, painting the black on the outside corner to right-handed hitters thus far early in this one, and does so again. And looks at the outside corner again, gets a swinging strike. Sets him down. Valdez avoids the damage. So it's 1-1 going into the bottom of 3. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
All right, we're back. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. We're bottom 3. Zane Barber on the bump for Eastside Red of South Bend, and leading off is Adrian Gonzalez of Carmenes de Juan Diaz of Panama. He takes the first pitch strike. Adrian Gonzalez singled his first plate appearance in the top of the first, or bottom of the first, rather. Second pitch. It's a ball. Barber. The leg kick. That ball's plopped out there to down the third base line. He rounds first hard, going into second. Feet first. Safe. Eastside Red, the players, I mean, they all really had quite the reaction to that. I mean, it looked like he was in there safe, but after a couple times of, coaches and their contingent, having words with the umpires, perhaps they felt emboldened to do so, but leadoff double there by Adrian Gonzalez, so he's got a single and a double in his first 2 plate appearances. And Diego Bartoli at the plates. First pitch foul down the third base line. Bartoli struck out looking in his first at-bat. One of 3 strikeouts so far for Zane Barber, as he's only allowed 1 run thus far here in the bottom of the third with 1 strike on Bartoli. And that one gets away from him. Bartoli takes one off the back of the numbers, and he'll walk to first base. Coach Rios again checking on his player, make sure that he's okay, and he is. So runners on first and second after the hit by pitch.
Now up number 30.
And Ian Vargas, the DH, crosses himself, points to the sky, and shows bunt. Pulls it back, but a strike nonetheless. 0-1. Runners on first and second. Vargas from Barber. Swinging away, he does. Ground ball handled by Barber. Barber throws a third. Oh, and the ball was dropped at third base. So all runners are safe, and the bases are loaded with no outs here in the bottom of the third. Chad Blasco takes time, talks with his infield at the pitcher's mound. Sebastian Arroyo, head coach for Panama, Camalas de Juan Diaz, talks his hitter and his base runners during this moment of time. Okay, just a reminder that the coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network is presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Pet Supplies Plus is your one-stop store for all your pets' needs. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. For more information, visit PetSuppliesPlus/CrownPoint.com. Full count. And Ernesto Suarez up to plate. He singled on his first at-bat. Looking to do that and more with the bases loaded with no outs. First pitch high for a ball. Lined up the middle. That'll score one. In come the second run. Back at third. Does he get tagged up? He's safe. So after rounding third, Diego Bartoli has to turn around, dives in, head first. Great throw there by Triola, and but it doesn't get the tag in time, and the runner's safe at third, and that scores one. So Camalas de Juan Diaz of Panama take the lead 2-1 here in the bottom of the third. So that's two singles for Ernesto Suarez. That one scores a run.
Now up, number 1, Adriel Gutierrez.
Fouled. And off of Gutierrez, it looked like. So 0-1's the count. Gutierrez takes off his helmet. Puts it back on, steps back in the box. Another opportunity looming here for Panama, and an opportunity to really get a key out for Eastside Red. Foul ball down the third base line. The count is 0-2. Adriel Gutierrez struck out his first at-bat with the bases loaded here and down 0-2 in the count. Looks to change the tide for himself. Big strikeout there by Zane Barber to the number 5 hitter in the Camalas de Juan Diaz lineup. And that's the first out. Bases remain loaded. Eastside Red of South Bend, Indiana, looking to really lock in here. Prevent this from becoming a crooked inning. And Noah Campos at the plate. Fouls. Backing away. Noah Campos, the catcher. 1 strike on him, 1 out. Bases loaded. The pitch. High. 1-1. Barber with 4 strikeouts. The one most recently, the batter previous. Second swinging strike as Campos hits his bat into the dirt, steps out of the box, looks to the coach at third base before digging in again. Now behind, 1-2 in the count. Good take there. It's 2-2. Zane Barber 1 strike away from another strikeout. And what would be a very pivotal second out now with the bases loaded. Down 2-1. Fouled. High and out of play. Now you love seeing the foul ball when it goes out of play. Back in the day, I know you'd be able to return those to the concession stand for maybe a bag of chips, piece of candy, something like that. 2-2, 1 out. The pitch. Down the third base line, fielded cleanly, but then dropped for a moment, was able to regain it, so we get the out at third. A run will score. Yep, so Rodney Hubbard recovered well on that one. Got the out at third. But 1 run scores, 2 outs with men on first and second. First pitch to Liam Alvarado is for a ball. Second pitch to Alvarado. That one's hit high. Rodney Hubbard calls for it. It's got it to end the inning. So it's 3-1 after 3. Camanas de Juan Diaz of Panama leads Eastside Red of South Bend. And we're taking a break. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
All right, we're back. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series. Here, presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. Got Panama warming up in the field here. After 3, they lead 3-1. Camanas de Juan Diaz, coached by Sebastian Arroyo of Panama. Eastside Red out of South Bend. They're coached by Chad Blasco. You know, some big time outs for Eastside Red in that last half inning. They gave up 2 runs, could have been more. They trail 3-1 in this one, but they'll have their swipes at the plate, leading off with Cooper Cronenberg to start this top of the fourth. Warming up a little bit here as the sun keeps shining. It's 5 after 11 here in Crown Point. So as of 5 minutes ago, Station 21, baby, they're open. Catch them in between action. They're only 1 minute away from the ballpark. Station 21, American Grill, from burgers and ribs to wings and fish. Open every day at 11 for lunch and dinner. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, relax. Cranenberg. Valdez. His pitch is in there for a strike. Cranenberg with the 0-1 counts. Lefty hitter. Really reaches for that one. Swing and a miss. Down 0-2. A leadoff hitter here for the Side Red in the fourth inning. Fouled back. 0-2 count still, but may have just missed it as he fouls it straight back behind the catcher. Pitch low and away. 1-2's the count. Tried to maybe get him chasing. Valdez is smiling up there at the pitcher's mound, so he's not too worried about the pitch. He's coming in for another. That one, high and outside. Cranenberg now with an even count. Looking to lead off the inning for East Side Red of South Bend, Indiana. Just outside, full count now to Cranenberg. Swung the bat once, got a foul tip right back behind the catcher, so he could be onto it. And a full count here, the pitch. Inside strike, got him looking. It's another strikeout for Valdez. This time gets Cranenberg looking. But Easton White singled his last at-bat. He'll come in here with one out.
Number 24, Easton White.
Looking to get on base for East Side Red. No one's high for a ball. Valdez again, that downward motion. He's nearing 70 pitches now. Swing and a miss. Big cut there from White. It's a 1-1 count. The 1-1 with one out. Outside. Hitters count now. Easton White for East Side Red. White for Red. He's got the one white batting glove, the one red batting glove. Ducks there for a ball. 3-1. Valdez asks for a new ball. Umpire obliges. Campos throws it in. He'll get started away. Gives it a quick look too. Like, yep, yeah, that'll work. Digs in. Valdez, the leg kick. Catches in the outside corner there for a strike. Full count now with one out. The number 24, Easton White, left fielder, hits this one, pops it up, just out of play, foul. Charging in on that one was Adrian Gonzalez, but he couldn't get there in time from second base. So we'll head back to the plate. Count remains the same at full. 3-2. This will be Valdez's 75th pitch. God, I'm looking. Valdez been painting that outside corner to right-handed hitters. He's got another strikeout to show for it. Back-to-back strikeouts for Valdez to start the top of the fourth. So it's 2 outs now. And Valdez, he did his thing, limiting Eastside Red to 1 run through 3 2/3 inning. Royal takes the ball from him. Valdez had himself a day. In this one, he had, let's count them, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts. So at 75 pitches, Valdez exits, and that means another man enters, and it appears to be Ernesto Suarez. So he'll come in from left, and he'll pitch. So we'll take a break here. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. So we got a pitching change for Carmenes de Juan Diaz of Panama. Axel Valdez with 8 strikeouts through 3 2/3, giving up 1 run. He exits and enters from left field. Now is Ernesto Suarez. With 2 outs after the back-to-back strikeouts by Valdez, comes Zane Barber. Looking at the 2-out rally here, down 2 in the 4th. First pitch is the ball. Zane Barber, last at-bat, struck out, but different pitcher this time. Finds himself in a 1-1 count after taking the first 2 pitches. Barber into the box. The pitch. Low to 2-1 count. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Eastside Red down 2 runs. That one's lined right over the second base bag for a base hit. Zane Barber with a base hit there. With 2 outs, keeping the rally alive.
By Barber, that brings up number 10, Balin Blasco.
Balin Blasco, the first baseman, pencil, bat, and all, comes up with his pitcher on first after the 2-out single. Suarez outside. Barber runs to second. The throw. Safe. Umpire calls time. Has a couple words with the pitcher, Suarez. So Barber's on second now. Lasco in there on a 1-0 count. Swings hard, fouls down the first base line. Suarez looking for his first out as the new pitcher. That first out would end the inning. Good pitch there on a 1-1 count, so it makes it now 1-2. One-two count, 2 outs. The man on second. The pitch. Low. Counts now even. Opportunity here for Blasco. An East Side Red. Panama looking to hold them. Swinging strike and a miss. And he puts the sword back in the holster. Ernesto Suarez. We'll take a break after going into the bottom 4. You're watching the coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowd Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Company's Insurance Professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
We're back, and you're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. So we enter the bottom of the 4th. The home team, Caimanes de Juan Diaz of Panama, lead this one 3-1. Axel Valdez, their starting pitcher of the day, in the last half inning, he was taken out after 75 pitches. After 3 2/3, so 1 out remaining, came in Ernesto Suarez after giving up a single. He ends up getting a strikeout to end it. And that leads us now to Caimanes de Juan Diaz going to be batting this bottom half of the 4th, and they'll be going against... It looks like there may have been a pitching change. There has been. So, Zane Barber has been the pitcher in this one for Eastside Red. But with the pitching change now, we have Easton White coming in to pitch.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th, number 24, Cesar Jaramillo.
So, number 24... Cesar Jaramillo, he will step in against number 24, the new pitcher, Easton White. Both pitchers coming from left field to now pitch. Jaramillo with the Jordan 1s, Washington Nationals socks, and nice Panama uniforms, the blue with the white and red trim with Panama across the front of the chest in white, outlined in red with white numbers But there's nothing like Eastside Reds uniforms out of South Bend, Indiana. White uniforms with stars and stripes and USA across the front. And you see the catcher, Roland Triola, for South Bend Eastside Red. He's got the red, white, and blue stars and stripes sleeve on his right arm. And here we go. Home half of the fourth. Jaramillo looking to lead off after grounding out his first at-bat. First pitch bounced in there for a ball. Easton White, his second pitch. It was a good pitch there, but just outside, 2-0. Easton White, a lefty pitcher. He's going to give a different look to Carmanes de Juan Diaz. 3-0. Jaramillo has yet to swing the bat against the lefty, but he hasn't had to as of yet. 3-0. High for ball 4. Jaramillo will take his base. And in comes number 2 for Carmanes de Juan Diaz, Juan Parada. Takes the first pitch ball there.
Now batting number 2, Juan Parada.
Juan Parada batting in the former pitcher spot, Axel Valdez. He takes the second pitch there for a strike. Even count at 1 with a man on first. Shows bunt, bunts, lays it down real nice down the first base line. It's going to have to be a good play here. Ball gets past the first baseman. Jaramillo comes into third. Runners on the corners. They're safe with no outs here in the home half of the fourth. Looks like the umpires will discuss. Well, they do so. Lucas Padilla, he'll take some practice cuts in the on-deck circle. So the umpires have decided that Jaramillo will stay at second. He will not be able to advance to third. So runners on first and second now after the discussion. Home plate umpire explains it to Chad Blasco. Chad Blasco, having words, is he potentially talking about the run to first base? Because after Easton White fielded the bunt attempt, he threw down the first base line, but no tangible results from that conversation. And Padilla shows bunt here with 1 and 2 with no outs.
Now up 20, Padilla.
Ball is low. Both runners advance. Great job by Triola throwing it back to the pitcher. I mean, for a second it looked like Easton White, wasn't looking, but thankfully Triola threw it directly into his glove. If he would have threw it at the numbers, it would have hit him directly in the chest, perhaps. Chad Blasco talks to his infield at the pitcher's mound. Coaches Sebastian Arroyo and Kevin Rios and Vladimir. Kevin Rios in the dugout, and then Coach Vladimir Cesaris speaking with Carmanes de Juan Diaz just beyond third base in foul territory. Okay. It appears that Juan Parada, during that visit, he got one of the little oven mitts for his base running. He's the trail runner in at second. The lead runner, and Jaramillo, 1-1 counts. Runners on third and second, and Padilla at the plate. Padilla pops one down the third base line into foul territory. Great play there by Rodney Hubbard. He catches that one in foul territory for the first out.
With 1 out in the inning, back to the top of the lineup, number 11, Adrian Gonzalez.
Okay, Adrian Gonzalez, the number 1 hitter, the leadoff hitter, the table setter. He has an opportunity to drive in runs with runners in scoring position, man on third and man on seconds. 1 away. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0. The 2-0 incoming. Comes away. 3-0. 3-0 count. Runners on second and third for Adrian Gonzalez. Takes the fourth for a walk. Bases are loaded now with the 2-hole hitter, Diego Bartoli, coming up to bat. Manager calls time. Coach Blasco for Eastside Red out of South Bend. He stands on the mound, instructs his team, and there will be a pitching change. So with that, we'll take a break. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
We're back. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. Got the Rolling Stones playing over the PA. We got a pitching change, and it is number 18, Jackson Garrett, who had a triple and a walk at the plate today, and we'll see what he can do on the mound as his team trails this one 3-1, and he's got the bases loaded with 1 out in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And he's got Diego Bartoli staring at him from the other side of the mound at the plate. First pitch strike for Jackson Garrett. Bartoli, last at bat, he reached first on a hit by pitch. This one now swinging and missing, 0-2 count. Jackson Garrett coming in, making some quick work, looking to hopefully finish off the hitter here with his team down 2 and the bases loaded. Foul down the first base line and out of play. Bartoli down 0-2 in the count. Takes a pitch outside. 1-2's the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. All right, so there's 2 outs after the strikeout by Garrett. 2 outs, and in comes Ian Vargas, the lefty hitter.
That brings up number 30, Ian Vargas.
Ian Vargas, the DH for Panama, had a single and a fielder's choice. There's 2 outs now. 0-1 after the swinging strike. Jackson Garrett, the leg kick, the pitch. High for a ball. Garrett, and throw another. This one, foul tip back behind the plate. Off the backstop and rolls in front of the pitcher's mound. Garrett will grab it himself. Even count, 2-2. Or I believe it might be 1-2. So that'll make it 2-2. 2-2, bases loaded. The pitch outside for a ball. Full count now. Vargas with a single and a fielder's choice. By this time, with the bases loaded, what does he do here? Swings into left center field. Diving his hold to read. The ball goes past him. That's 2 runs. Looking at 3. Runner holding at third. The throw into home. It's safe. Bases clearing triple for Vargas. It's 6-1. Panama. Suarez to the shortstop. Out. Ends the inning. You're watching coverage of the Region Sports Network presenting the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series. Region Sports Network, the only game in town. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. Entering now the top of the 5th after the 3-run triple by Ian Vargas. This contest now stands 6-1 in favor of Caimán Sawandias of Panama. Jackson Garrett came in and did what he could. He recorded a strikeout, and then a ground out, but just sandwiched in between there as he inherited 3 base runners, came in with the bases loaded. He did everything he could, but just one swing of the bat and tacked on 3 more. But East Side Red of South Bend, Indiana, they'll be hitting here at the top half of the 5th. looking to chip away into this deficit, and they'll do so with the leadoff hitter and Landon Vale. So he'll start in this one.
Number 0, Landon Vale.
Landon Vale, his last at-bat, he had to face Axel Valdez, who had 8 strikeouts, but now he is in against Juan Parada. So we'll see how he fares here. Lays down a bunt, or at least tries to. That one goes foul. Out of play. 0-1 count. Excuse me, that's Ernesto Suarez on the mound. Juan Parada took place of Axel Valdez in the lineup, so facing Ernesto Suarez on the bump. Suarez ahead in the count, 0-1. High and away for a ball. Landon Vale digs in. He's ready. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss inside. 1-2 count. You can audibly hear from up here the East Side Red dugout and faithful encouraging and cheering on Landon Vale. There's time as second baseman to tie his shoes. Adrian Gonzalez has got his laces tight, and we're back. The 1-2. Strikeout. Landon Vale not happy about that, but the whole team's encouraging him, and all the fans reassuring him that it's okay and it's only 1 out. And you got Raleigh Triola at the plate.
17, Raleigh Triola.
Raleigh Triola flew out to center in his first at-bat. Looking to make contact here again. Takes the first pitch strike. Second pitch is low for a ball. Triola here looking to get things started. For East Side Red. Caymanes the Juan Diaz. Panama. Suarez, the pitch. Strike 2. One, two's the count. Suarez pitching to Triola. Triola makes contact, pops that one up to first base for the out. That's Cesar Jaramillo. Jaramillo, great job tracking that ball, seeing that ball coming in right away. Right there are some of the best hands in the business, just like the Bricklayers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. At BAC Local 4, Indiana/Kentucky, you'll develop skills that will last a lifetime. For more information, visit baclocal4.org. First pitch there for a strike to Jackson Garrett. Jackson Garrett has tripled and walked his first 2 plate appearances. He's now been pitching that last half inning. We'll see if he can do some damage here or at least get on base. He hasn't gotten out at the plate yet. And after that pitch, it's a 1-1 count with 2 outs. The 1-1. Fouled back. Ernesto Suarez looking for another baseball there. He gets one here, 1 strike away from an up and down inning looking at a clean sheet, and Jackson Garrett, well, he wants to have something to say about that. The 1-2. Strike out looking. Ernesto Suarez goes inside, goes outside for another strikeout, and that ends that half inning. We'll take a break. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Welcome back. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Points, here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. So it's 6-1 going into the bottom half of the fifth. So Jackson Garrett, he pitched in that last half inning, but he will no longer pitch heading into the bottom of the fifth. Instead, it's the former third baseman, Rodney Hubbard, so he'll move from third. He'll pitch now for Eastside Red as they trail in this one 6-1. But, you know, some moments here for Caimanes de Juan Diaz to tack on, but again, they'll have to go against Rodney Hubbard now in this one. So, great half inning of pitching from Ernesto Suarez, as he had 1, 2, 3, 2 strikeouts included in that, but it'll be now Adriel Gutierrez who will lead off this half inning for Caimanes de Juan Diaz of Panama. Beautiful day here, Crown Point, Indiana.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth inning, number 1, Adriel Gutierrez.
So Adriel Gutierrez struck out twice in this one so far. Digging in for his third at-bat. Looking to get things started here in the bottom of the fifth. The first pitch for a ball. The 1-0. Two 2-0. Not a bad pitch, just a bit low. 2-0 count to Adriel Gutierrez. Rodney Hubbard. It's a ball. 3-0 count for Gutierrez to start this bottom half of the fifth inning. And he'll take first base. So after Gutierrez walks, Noah Campos will walk to the plate. In the batter's box he goes. Man on first, no outs. The catcher, Noah Campos. First pitch is outside. Campos digs in. 1-0 count, one on. Nice strike there by Rodney Hubbard. Even count, 1-1. Campos looks to third. Digs into the plate. Shows bunt. Pulls it back. 2-1's the count. So looking through the official media guide here for the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, you know, we have pictures of each rosters and 2-1. Great play at first base. Doubles them up. Outstanding play there for the double play. A great stab at first base for Eastside Red. That's the first baseman, Cooper Cranenberg. And then after making the stab and the catch at first, diving, getting his glove on first base before the runner could tag up. So a huge double play, and that's an early candidate for play of the game there. But right there, some of the best hands in the business, just like the Bricklayers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. Join Bricklayers Local 4 and start building your career today. Visit baclocal4.org to find out more. Alvarado now at the dish. 1-0. Ground to the third. Another great play there. Backhands to first. Outs! The defense on display there in back-to-back plays. Outstanding job there by, I believe that was that Jackson Garrett at third now? Or who was that? I'm trying to read the roster. I think that could have been Holderreed. It's the long hair or Ryder Stackman, but outstanding play at third base there.
Number 7, 10 pitches.
Backhand, snow coned it. Throw into first.
You can find all the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series games streaming live.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Back, you're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. If you're just tuning in, it's a 6-1 ball game. Caimanes de Juan Diaz of Panama, they lead in this one. But if you're just tuning in, you just missed two web gems. Outstanding defense by the Eastside Red out of South Bend, Indiana. We saw a great play at first base where, diving catch and then being able to slap the bag at first to double him up, and then Rowan Holderreed with an amazing play at third base, backhand, snow cone, got it to first across the diamond, and now he's leading off the top half of the sixth. taking a ball for the first pitch. So a lot of action here late, a lot of action here in the middle in terms of run producing by Panama squad. And that one's going to go out to right field. Great play there by number 20, Lucas Padilla, to rob Holderreed of a base hit, but Holderreed, like I mentioned earlier, that's a play of the day. Now stepping in, Ryder Stackman, lefty hitter. Takes it inside for a ball as that bounces to the backstop. So as we near the end in this one, remember, in Crown Point, you can watch Cal Ripken's World Series, to stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments, Station 21, American Grill. Follows that one over us. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just a short 1 minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, relax. All right, takes the ball there for a 2-1 count. That's Ryder Stackman. All right, at the conclusion of our game, we'll name the Crowell Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the game. Crowell Companies, the Business Professionals. 2-1. Slapped foul down the third base line. Count will go from 2-1 to 2-2. That's how it works with a foul ball. With one strike. Suarez taps his left foot, brings it back, brings the high leg kick up for a ball. Full count, 1 out. 1 out after the put out by Lucas Padilla in right field to start this one. Stackman, 1 out. Rocking that bat over his left shoulder. He's in. Picks up his leg. Takes it. Hustles to first on the walk. All right. So Rodney Hubbard, the current pitcher for Eastside Red, he started this game at third, but he'll dig in to the plate here. He's got timeout. Assistant coach Kevin Rios will head to the bump. While Rios is out there talking to the infield, Coach Blasco is talking to Hubbard. We have Brian Barber talking to the first base runner, the runner on first base. And that's Ryder Stackman after the walk. He's walked 3 times in this contest. So remember, stay with us after the game when we'll name the Proud Union home play of the game presented by the Region Sports Network. The only game in town. If you've been tuning in all game or if you've just been tuning in recently, you have a pretty good idea about what that one is. Hubbard. Closed stance. Takes first pitch strike. Okay, 1 out, 1 on. Also, we'll be naming the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. This one, Earn While You Learn with Boilermakers Local 374. Hubbard to left center, drops for a base hit. Lead runner will stay at second. We got men on first and second with one away. And incoming Cooper Cranenberg. Cooper Cranenberg, first baseman. He made the outstanding double play. He was able to make a catch in foul territory and then dive onto first base with his glove to double up the runner. And that was just in this last half inning. In the bottom of the fifth. But here we are in the top of the sixth, and it's a 1-0 count to Cranenberg with runners on first and second. 2-0 is the count now. 1 out. Takes an inside strike there. 2-1, 1 out. Ground ball isn't fielded by the first baseman. Bases are loaded. Throw comes into home. Runners won't advance, but now they will after home plate being vacated, and so was third. After trying to field that throw from right field, had to extend beyond home plate. Heads up base running there by Ryder Stackman, taking home since it was vacated, and of course, the third base being vacated as well. So runners advance to third and second now with 1 out, and it's now 6-2. And Easton White with an RBI chance. First pitch is a strike. Now, but Ryder Stackman and Rodney Hubbard, good heads-up base running by them. One outs, 0-1. Leg kick, the pitch. Hit into center field. Caught, runner will tag up from third. Hubbard comes in to score. So it's 6-3. Cranenberg advances from second to third. And Zane Barber now, the starting pitcher of this game. He'll come in this one. Down 3 with a man on third. 2 outs. I think 2. Inside to Barber. One 0 count. 2 outs. 1-1's the count. Looking to stay alive. Got a timeout. Okay, so we'll take a break here as there's a pitching change with 2 outs here and the top of the 6th. You're watching coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just one block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
We're back. You're watching the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. Adrian Gonzalez, the new pitcher for Caimanes de Wandias of Panama. And he's 1 out away with his team up 6-3. Into center field. That falls for a base hit for Barber. Another run scores. 6-4. East Side Red making a 2-out rally here. Cranenberg scores after the Barber single.
Now up for East Side, number 9, Brady Heatherly.
Brady Heatherly. His first at-bat in this game comes with 2 outs with a man on first, and his team trailing 6-4. First pitch is a called strike for Adrian Gonzalez. Brady Heatherly. Even count at 1. So a pitching change with 2 outs has now yielded a single and a 2-1 count. Heatherly, hitters count. He pops one up, and it's caught! Excellent play to end the game at second base, and that comes from Ernesto Suarez. So Suarez, he did his thing on the bump, and he ends the game with a diving catch at second base. So Caimanes de Wandias of Panama, they win this one 6-4. They beat East Side Red out of South Bend, Indiana. And let's do some awards. Yeah, we'll do some awards. So let's start with the Proud Union Home Play of the Game, presented by the Region Sports Network. The Proud Union Home Play of the Game for today's game was in the 5th inning with 2 outs. There was a ball hit by Panama down the third base line, and Rowan Holderried made a backhanded stab at the ball, snow-coned it, then took it and threw it across the diamond to first for a tremendous play, and that is the Proud Union Home Play of the Game, presented by the Region Sports Network.
Now to announce the Ron Telfson Players of the Game. The Ron Telfson Award is in recognition of Babe Ruth's late President and CEO Ron Telfson. His commitment to our nation's youth was unsurpassed. His primary objective was for every child to have the opportunity to play in this great game. For our visitors, number 13, Zane Barber. For our home team and victors, number 30, Ian Vargas.
So we have a couple players, Ian Vargas and Zane Barber. They receive player of game honors here in Crown Point in the Little League 10U World Series. For us here at the Region Sports Network, they will be Crowd Company Lanternman Superheroes of the Game. Proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond. But only one, or actually, and then we have the blue collar player of the game as well, and that will go to Jackson Garrett. He had a triple and scored. He walked. He came in and he pitched. So he will be our Boilermakers Local 374 player, blue collar player of the game. Learn about apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org. So thanks to all of you at home, all of you viewers at home around the world in this series of broadcasts that we're doing, as well as thanks to Zach Zanelli, our producer, Joey Henrik on camera, and executive producer Chris Ramirez, operations manager Rich Castillo, and coordinating producer Zach Miller, and sports director Mike Dewan. For all of them and me, I'm Mike Jamia. We had another great day of action here. Stay tuned. We have plenty of more action coming all day long, all week. So that's it for us. You're watching the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.